All right. Good evening. For the people that don't know me yet, my name is Henry. I'm the owner of the 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution that I named Sleeper Evo X. You guys can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Named Sleeper Evo X. So anyway, the topic for today is about how much is the total amount that I spent on the car for 5 years. All right, because there's a lot of question about it, and people that modify their car know exactly how much this type of modification to make the car a show car. So we're gonna talk about the expenses of the car, everything, exterior, interior, the engine build, and the engine modification on the dress up. So it's like basically the whole thing as a whole on the car towards the whole 5 years expenses. Okay, so I make a list, right? And all the list is all legit because I have all, see that one, car expenses. I have all the receipts. Okay, I have all the receipts on my car, or all the parts and labor that I did on the car. Okay, so it's complete. I have all the prices in there, right? All the stuff that I did. I bought on eBay. I bought a map performance, Fortune Auto, Streetwear, Rex Speed, DSG Performance. It's a lot, the paint, the differential parts and labor. So everything, I have all my receipts. So to top it off, right, I break it down to you as of now, as how the car it looks now. I'll tell you how much each individual category, exterior, interior, and the engine, the engine bay dress up. So that's the one I'm gonna give you guys all the, so that a lot of people will be enlightened. For the people that not into building a show car and they're just into fast, building a fast car, and especially you're the one that's doing it, then it's cheaper for you because you're just gonna buy the parts for those engine that you're building, and you're not gonna pay labor. So for the people that don't know how to do that one, of course, like me, we're gonna pay for the labor. But everything else I did it myself. All the easy stuff that I could do, that I don't have to bring in the shop, I did it. So, but first of all, like I said, again, for the people that didn't know me, my name is Henry. I own the 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X, and it's modified. My name, or my social media name, is Sleeper Evo X. For the YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. So those are my social media name. But let's start on that name, Sleeper Evo X. A lot of people saying that, why did you name it Sleeper Evo X? Your car doesn't look like Sleeper. So I pull up right here, right? You cannot see it, but I'll read it to you. So a lot of people don't understand, the reverse psychology of the name behind that one, Sleeper Evo X. So pretty much, because that doesn't look sleeper, I call it Sleeper Evo X. Okay, so I'll read to you the meaning of it. Okay, it says here, the principle or practice of subtle encouraging a behavior or belief by advocating the opposite. Okay, so it's the opposite because it doesn't look like a sleeper. I name it sleeper because a lot of people think it's just aesthetic and a lot of stickers, but don't have that type of power on the engine. But it moves. The car moves. So anyway, so let's start. Okay, so when I built the car back in 2017, the engine build alone cost me about 21,000. Okay, whatever the inside of it, labor alone, For the build, about 4,000. Machine shop is about 2,000. Machine of the head is about $300. So all those kind of stuff consists of all the new internals, pistons, cams, yeah, you name it. Yeah, whatever that's inside of it, I got everything in there. It's a sleeve. It's a with sleeve by Darton sleeve. I have a new oil cooler in it, and all fuel system setup complete. That's already part of the expenses of the engine build. So I have the dual booster racing fuel pump, 2150cc injectors, fuel injector clinic. So all those kind of stuff. That's part of the engine build. So that was all these prices that I was giving over here. This is towards the 5 years build of the car. So the car started build is about 2015, 2020 now, and these are the whole total amount. Okay, so let's just say engine build is about 21,000. Okay, so that's the price of the engine build. And let's go to, what did it say over here? Oh, right here. So, okay, right here. My apologies. So it says engine build right here is about 25,000. Exterior build about 25,000. As of it now, it sits. Okay, that one consists of body kit, the paint for the body kit, the wheels, the suspension, and the brakes, all the carbon fiber outside, all those kind of stuff. That's part of the build, because of course you're gonna count that one because you're building the whole car. So you're gonna add all the stuff that you put in to the car: engine bay, the engine, the exterior, and the interior. Okay, the interior consists about $10,000. Right, what's inside of it? All the bride setup, the gauges, the carbon fiber, the Tesla Android replica, the Takata harness, and all that stuff. Okay, so that's the one that consists of the interior. Right, so it's about 10,000. Engine bay is about 15,000. So the engine bay setup, like the dress up kit, what comes with it, what's on it, that mark that price, the titanium stuff, those JDM rear parts like blitz, stopper, HK blow valve, the radiator valve, the manifold is about 1,000 already, the intake, the AMS, the ETS intercooler, the heat shield, and all the carbon fiber stuff, electronic boost control, the hose, the clamps, the battery, and strut bar. So those parts right there, everything counts. The carbon fiber, all the Pastorgenium carbon fiber on the engine bay, the hood struts, and all those accessories that's on top of the engine bay, that's part of it. Okay, the car is 35,000. So this is like what it sits right now on the car right now. Okay, right. So engine built about 25,000, exterior about 25,000, interiors about 10,000. What's that in there? Engine bay setup about 15,000. Car is 35. Total of 110,000. So if you remove the car right there, the price is about 75,000. All right. So that's how much it's in there. So just to clarify, all that people, so most of the people that's building an Evo, it's so expensive to build an Evo, but it was not a one-time. It's not a one-time expenses, or I didn't spend the money on one shot. It was like towards the whole year. So a lot of people, why is it like so expensive, like 20,000 a year? So if you multiply that one or divide that 20,000 towards 12 months, So it's about 1,500 to 1,600 you spend on a month. So in a month, if you spend about that amount, you get paid twice, right? So that's about, you spend about every 2 weeks, you spend about $750 to $800. So you're telling me that's not doable? So it is doable if you know how to save and you have a side hustle. So I do buy and sell. I sell shoes and all this stuff in order for me to afford this kind of stuff, and I work, and I get paid every 2 weeks. So towards the whole 5 years, I'm building my car. So that's how I afford all this part. It's not a one shot throughout all 5 years build. It looks expensive when you just say it in one shot because it's a lot of money. But if you divide it in a monthly basis, it's not that much. You're spending about $700 to $800 every 2 weeks. If you get paid, you paid good, then you could afford to pay that one. But like I said, 5 years build. Right? So let me repeat this one again. Okay. A lot of people that's building a show car that's complete build didn't know how much the expenses on that car, especially if you're not the one that's doing it. They probably spend more money than me, because the one that I spend for the labor is paying welding parts, the labor for the engine to install, the machine shop, all that stuff. But everything I did it myself. So again, I have all the list. Okay, I just broke it down to piece by piece or whatever. And then people asking like, how did you get all those prices? Again, I have all the receipts. See that one? Car expenses. All the receipts. All the parts that I paid for. It's right there. Alright. So that's it. Again, if you guys like this video, and at least if it's more informational for you guys, and if you guys have a question, drop that comment below. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video so that people will know that building an Evo is very expensive. Right? Shout out to Hard Tune. Bought this one in Hard Tune and Tuner Gold. Just bought their shirt. Love it. Right? Peace out, and check out my other video, and see you next time. Peace out. Bye.